Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we're checking out one or two of the classics from Ernie Ball Music Man. Let's check them out. These are Ernie Ball Music Man Sabre Classics. These are a reissue of the original Ernie Ball Music Man Sabre, particularly a later year model. These are equipped with a 16-pole Alnico humbucker at the neck position as opposed to an 8 in the earlier Sabres, and then the bridge pickup is an 8-pole similar to that of a Stingray. For a preamp, we have a 2-band classic style preamp just like you find in the Ernie Ball Music Man Stingray Classic. So this was Music Man's first foray into the dual humbucker design, before the Stingray HH ever existed. For switching between the two pickups, you have a 5-way selector switch, and that gives you some really interesting options, very different from what you find in a modern Stingray HH. In the first position, closest to the neck, you're just on that 16-pole humbucker that's in the neck position. It's 2 banks of 8 poles, I'm assuming similar to what you would find in some sort of jazz bucker, though I don't know the exact configuration underneath here. The second position is single coil mode for the neck pickup, and it's utilizing the rear bank of magnets. The middle position is utilizing both pickups in humbucker mode, and then the fourth position is actually utilizing the entire bridge pickup plus the single coil from the neck pickup. And then finally, the fifth position is Stingray mode, the rear humbucker in its entirety. And as I said, that's very different to what you would find in a modern Stingray double humbucker. As for the bridge, these are staying true to form and using the classic style bridge with the mutes. I love this bridge, I think it looks really cool. However, unlike the Stingray Classic, these basses do not have a string through body option. I believe that's true to form for the Sabres. Now you may be wondering, Lobster, why do you have 2 of them here? Well, I have 2 reasons for that. One, to show off my new table, so now I can have 2 basses instead of 1 in the shot. Yay! And then second, this one is actually strung up with some MJC Ironworks round-wound nickel-plated stainless steel strings, 45 to 105, and this one is strung up with LaBella flatwounds, Deep Talkin Flats, 45 to 105 as well. So we'll be able to hear this bass with both flats and rounds. Now I bet you're wondering, what do these things sound like? You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. So that was in Stingray mode, the selector switch in position 5 all the way towards the bridge, and that is just utilizing the rear 8-pole humbucker. Yeah, so it sounds like a Stingray. Pretty damn close. Or darn close. So that was with the preamp 100% flat. Let's go ahead and boost the bass, and then give it a sprinkle of treble as well. This thing sounds good. Now let's play with the selector switch a little bit, and then we'll switch over to the one with the flats. Here is position 4, one over to the left, which is adding in the rear bank of magnets on the neck pickup. Yeah, so it adds in a little bit more of that bassy neck pickup sound without really taking away from that Stingray style grunt. Here, let me switch back and forth. It almost smooths out the harshness of the Stingray sound a little bit. I dig it. Next, we'll move into position 3, which is both humbuckers together. Very nice. Now, let's move over to position 2, which is a very interesting one. It is just the rear bank of magnets on the neck pickup. So it's a single coil essentially, but they are using a special circuit to cancel out any sort of hum. I believe it's called the silent circuit. It works. Dead quiet. That's a nice tone. That's a really nice tone. That's a fat tone right there. That sounds really good. And now, finally, let's move over to position 1, which is just the neck humbucker in its entirety. Very nice. Now I'm just going to do a quick slap riff on each of the 5 pickup settings, and we'll move over to the flat wound bass. Very nice. Now here is position 2. Yeah, real nice. Now here's position 3. Nope. One more time. Yeah, this is good. Now here's position 4, which is the rear humbucker with the rear bank of magnets on the neck pickup. And finally, here's Stingray mode, which is position 5 and just the rear humbucker. Man, this thing is so good. The neck is the same type of glossy neck that you would find on the Stingray Classic and Old Smoothie, where it has the gloss finish throughout, including on the fingerboard, and it is just so easy to navigate. I love these necks, and I really love the wide array of tones that you get out of these two pickups with the 5-way selector switch. Now we will be doing another video comparing this bass to Pinky back there, which is a Stingray Special double humbucker. So we'll be looking at the past double humbucker model against the current double humbucker model, and they are very different. Now, one other thing before we switch over to the flat wound bass, let's see what this sounds like with some drums behind it. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to the flat wound bass. So this is another Sabre Classic, pretty much exactly the same other than the paint. Has a flame maple neck, just like this one back here, though the flame is a bit more prominent on this bass. And I just got this one and I am very happy with it, just like I am with this one as well. Now besides the color difference, this one is also strung with some LaBella Deep Talkin Flats in 45 to 105. So here's what this sounds like with the preamp 100% down. Very nice. And now let's boost the bass about, I don't know, 40 or so percent, and the treble maybe about 20 to 25%. And this is position 5, which is just the rear humbucker. This thing sounds fat. Now I think I have the pickups a little bit closer to the strings on this because I'm not really going to be slapping it that hard. But yeah, this thing sounds good. Now let's move over to position 4. I like this bass a lot. Now let's move into position 3. And here's position 2, which is just the rear bank of magnets on the neck pickup. And finally, here's position 1, which is the neck pickup in its entirety. Very nice. The flatwound strings bring out an entirely different character out of this bass, and I like it a lot. I'm very glad that I have 2 of them. So I'm not going to give this bass a rating only because you really can't buy them new anymore, and they're pretty rare on the used market. But if you see one for sale and you dig what you see here, definitely pick one up, because these are a load of fun to play. They're so well built, and they have such a wide array of tones that you wouldn't really expect out of a Stingray-ish instrument. So please, Ernie Ball, bring them back. Or don't, because now mine are rare. You can't have it. Oh, what was that? Oh, you want me to slap this one too? Okay. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about my Ernie Ball Music Man Sabre Classics. And as always, until we groove again.